Hello guys, how you doing? If this is your first time watching, my name is Glory. You're welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a very quick one. We're going to be talking about how to be approachable. When we talk about being approachable, what do we mean? Being approachable is a state of being friendly, welcoming, and easy to be around generally. There are so many people that are not approachable. Sometimes it's even difficult to notice that you're not approachable, except maybe you have some close friends who are honest enough to tell you that. Also, being approachable is a very important criteria or character requirement because I mean it makes you blend well in the society and gives you an upper hand and makes you have access to some kind of opportunity. If you're one of those who maybe someone has complained before, like you're too rigid, you're too this, you're too that, like you scare people away, I think it's high time you look into it. So without further ado, let's dive into how you can become more approachable. First is smile. Smiling is very important for you to be approachable. There is this kind of aura that smile brings. When I talk about smiling, I don't just mean like you move around on the street and you're opening your 32 teeth. No, like there's just this way you put your face, and is you're not frowning, you're not smiling excessively. It's just sort of in between, and it's almost like, okay, I got this figured out. Something like, honestly, I used to be guilty of this until someone complained or several people complained. Yeah, sometimes I sort of then will come off as almost uptight because when I'm focused or I'm walking on the road, on the streets, like my mind is always pointing towards my direction. So yeah, sometimes I've had people, guys, maybe peradventure I eventually speak with them, they'll be like, I was sort of scared coming close to you because I feel like you're going to just like shout me off or something like that. So that's something which I personally had to work on to make sure that, okay, I'm not coming off too, how will I put, too open per se, but still I'm not also like sort of scaring people away from me. So it's just to have that normal kind of outward appearance that is not too serious, nor is it too, overbearing in terms of being out there. The next is have a positive energy. Have a positive energy. I don't know how else to describe it. Energy, like, it's just like a vibe, a kind of aura you bring out, your presence brings out.
You should always limit your time with people that continually drain your energy and add no value to your life.
Whenever you're around them, it's always something negative. They find it difficult seeing anything good in anything. Even if you're trying to celebrate something, all they keep trying to see is the negative side of it.
Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution.
And that's like consistent. Such kind of people, like, it's difficult to actually hang around them, and it's difficult to talk to them because it's like they tend to kill your spirit in a way. They tend to like sort of dissuade you and wet down the kind of good vibe you perhaps would have had if they weren't around. So yeah, have a positive energy, like have a positive mindset. Sometimes I know, yeah, we can see, look at things the other way, but then when it's always that way consistently, then you should know there is a problem and it's something you should work on. So have a positive energy in order to be approachable. The next is look good. I would never emphasize this enough. Looking good is good business, whether you like it or not. Now, when I talk about looking good, you don't need to go overboard. You just have to, like, now I'm not extra, I'm not anything. This is just a very, very simple clothes and very simple makeup. If you're stepping out, just try to look good. Like, take a look at the mirror again, especially when you're going out in a public gathering or something, like, especially as a woman. Even a man is not limited to the woman alone. Like, just try to look just simple, nice, and good. It makes people, people feel welcome. Like people feel comfortable around you. People want to talk to you. People want to know who you are. Looking good is very important to be more approachable. The next is smelling good. Smelling good is good business. It's good business. Please have your roll on. Have your roll on. Like, it doesn't have to be, you're not in competition with anyone. Do what you're capable of. I think there is a body spray roll on for every pocket size. Just look for what works for your pocket and just try to smell good. It's very important, especially when you're going out, you're in a public gathering. You don't want to be out there and you're looking all good, you're smiling and everything, and someone wants to come close to you and they start perceiving something not too good. So yeah, smell good. It's very good for you to be more approachable. The next is have an open mind. There are some people that are so narrow minded, and that is usually not a good thing, especially when you're in public setting, when you're in a gathering, because people are from different backgrounds. They have different ways they see things, they have different ways they want understand things. So sometimes it's just good to keep quiet and just even listen to what the next person has to say. With that, people around you feel welcome, they feel like they can have a conversation with you, and that makes you more approachable. So just sometimes just try to wet down on what you feel it is, and just take some few seconds just to listen to what others have to say and have an open mind. Even if you're not in support of it, like, you can just be like, okay, I respect that. If that's your opinion, this is also what I feel. But yeah, I get your point too. It works either ways. And that's how the world literally is. People with different opinion and all of the time, so you cannot always be right, actually. So yeah, have an open mind. This next one I want to talk about is really important. It's about your body language. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything. You don't have to. You might be all of this thing. You might look good, smell good, have an open mind and everything, but your body language, it's zero. There's some people that their body, they don't have to say anything, but how they carry themselves would be like, take for it, especially ladies are fond of this. You can just see a lady, who might see another lady from afar and just be like, all those kind of, it's like, it says it all. So yeah, your body language too will also signify if you're approachable or not. So try to have the kind of right carry your body right. Let it be flexible, friendly. Do you understand? Like, people will want to meet you, to talk to you and say, hi, what's up, what's going on, like, what's your name, what are you doing here, what do you do? And like, just carry your body right, have a good body language, like, that is approachable, that is welcoming, such that someone is not intimidated. There are so many people in so many settings, they want to be talked to, but how they carry themselves scares people away. You can just relax. Like, if you're sipping, say you're in a little party, a quiet gathering, you're sipping your glass of wine and you're smiling, your leg crossed, and how you just carry yourself, and like, you're smiling and all of that makes you more approachable. The next and final is also how you talk about other people. Some people feel like when they are with their people, maybe they're familiar with, they start talking about others and feel like, oh, it's cool, but not knowing to you that even those people you're gossiping about the others with might go back to the same people and say, this is what this person is saying. And with that, people now have the mindset of you are a gossiper and all of that. So that makes people want to stay away from you. So try to limit how you talk about other people, especially in a public gathering. There are some people that, how to say, they jiggle a lot. Like, you go to a setting, you don't know this person, you just be like, ooh, why is she wearing that shoe? Ooh, why is her hair like that? Unknowing to you, so there might be someone listening to all of that. And if it's someone, say maybe it's a guy that maybe without all of those scenarios wanted to approach you, be like, this one that's sounding like this one can be a big time gossiper and a wahala person. So yes, also mind, how you talk about people, especially when you're in a gathering or in a setting. Just be watchful generally. So yeah, those are the tips I have for you guys today on how to be approachable. If you're a lady, you're struggling to get approached by, the guy, positioning is very good, especially when you go out. Position yourself right, carry yourself properly, smell good, smile, you know be composed and all of that, and that's going to help out. Until next time, it's your girl Glory. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? And let's take this ministry to another level. Stay wonderful, stay beautiful, stay blessed. Bye.